All right, Mark Winterbottom, new look car, new year, but I don't think we're going to hear the word championship come out of your mouth today. Is that right?
Oh no, like we want to obviously win it, and I think we can have a good chance at it. But I don't want to talk about it. I want to go out and do it, and that's my motivator. Not sitting here beating the chest. It's more about getting out there and having a crack and talking about it after when we're in January next year, saying how good one looks on the car. I'm more interested in that than talking about what we're going to do this year, really.
How's the injury going? It was obviously an unfortunate fall that you had over the break, not something that you planned, but are you going to be fit for the test?
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but I don't know about the test. I think I'm hopeful I'll make it. I've made good progress the last week, but the surgeon sort of gives you the last call, and that's on Thursday, so he'll say just get an x-ray, make sure it's knitted together properly, and this injury normally 6 to 8 weeks is for recovery, normally 8 weeks for full recovery, so by Sandown test that's 4.5 weeks, so it's sort of halfway between what a normal patient would do for a full recovery. So if he says all clear, go for it, I'll be having a crack, but if he says it's going to do damage, I'm not going to risk it because Adelaide's priority. But I think it's good to do some laps out there because you need to get the bugs out and not go to a concrete track like the place at Clipsal is and try and do your first lap after 3 months, and it's quite tough. So I want to do laps. I think it'll advantage it, but the priority is to get the foot right, and my one concern is probably the calf muscle that's sort of fading away a bit, so I want to get the boot off and start doing cycling and getting a bit of strength back in the left calf as well. So whatever I need to do to get ready for Adelaide's sort of priority.
The leg is obviously a concern for him, having broken it during the off-season. Is it a concern for you, particularly that he can't 100% commit to the Sandown test?
Look, I mean, it's far from ideal, but he'll be fine at the Sandown test. I know he's talking it down now, but it is only the foot that operates the clutch. It doesn't have to have the huge pressure that goes through the brake pedal, which is obviously the right foot. So look, it's not ideal, but he's working with some really good specialists. He's training harder than ever. He could probably get himself a job on one of the America's Cup yachts now because he's been working on the grinder pretty hard, and he's now decided that that's now the most painful form of aerobic exercise he's ever done in his life. So look, he's keeping his fitness up, and whilst it's not ideal, if you're ever going to have a little whoopsie like that, there's no doubt that 8 weeks out from the first race is probably the best time to do it.
Do you feel confident that it will be ready for the test?
Well, every day is an improvement, but then you sort of get to a point where it stops, and then so the last 4 days have been great. I've been walking without the crutch, and then today I've got really bad pain coming up the bone, so I don't know if that's just the nerves re-firing or if I've walked on it too much the last 4 days, or I need an x-ray to say it's knitting and you're okay. So I don't know, some days you go forward, some days you go back, so you're sort of hopeful, but 12 days is still a fair way away, so fingers crossed. I hope I can make it.
Has Campbell rigged up something for you to maybe mend it faster or make life a little bit easier?
Oh, he actually told me he broke his skiing in Switzerland, so he reckons 2 days he was walking. I call bluff, but if he is, good luck to him, because I definitely wasn't. But the actual guys in the carbon fibre shop reckon they can mould me up something pretty flash. So I've got a few good guys back at the workshop who'll look after me, but I don't know what we're going to do. Campbell wants me to get in the car. He's phoned up a few times, and he's not normally the most sincere guy asking how you are and giving you a cuddle or anything, but he's asked how I am a few times, so he's a little bit worried about this one.